Denzel Washington. Commanding and electrifying, Denzel Washington set the gold standard for acting in films like Malcolm X and Training Day. He fused intellect and moral force with a volcanic intensity that gripped audiences worldwide. Now 70, he acts and directs selectively while mentoring the next generation of artists, remaining revered for his sustained excellence and integrity. Brad Pitt. Effortlessly magnetic, Brad Pitt defined modern stardom through roles in Fight Club and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He has always mastered a unique balance between a cool, edgy persona and deep vulnerability. Now 61, he balances acting with a massive career as a producer, choosing projects that showcase his evolving artistic ambition and impeccable taste. Tom Cruise. Relentlessly driven, Tom Cruise electrified audiences in Top Gun and the Mission Impossible series, completely redefining the action spectacle. He has become a global symbol of discipline, endurance, and unmatched box office power. Now 63, he remains intensely active, continuing to perform his own daring stunts and selecting major blockbuster projects that push the limits of cinema. Keanu Reeves. We conclude part 1 with the quietly soulful Keanu Reeves, who captivated the world in The Matrix and John Wick. He is beloved by fans not just for his physical grace on screen, but for his introspective calm and well-known humility. Now 61, he lives modestly and chooses meaningful projects, standing as a rare example of balance between massive action stardom and genuine humanity. Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon stood out as an intense and brooding talent in The Outsiders and Drugstore Cowboy. He was celebrated for capturing youthful rebellion and complex moral themes. Now, 61, he lives privately and remains admired for his longevity and fearless approach to challenging material. Gary Oldman. A truly transformative chameleon, Gary Oldman astonished audiences by disappearing into wildly different personas in Dracula and Darkest Hour. His technical mastery and total artistic commitment have made him a revered figure in modern cinema. Now, 67, he lives quietly and continues to act selectively. Ethan Hawke. Thoughtful and introspective, Ethan Hawke captivated audiences in Dead Poets Society and the Before trilogy. He is celebrated for blending intelligence with a deep emotional honesty in every role. Now, 55, he balances acting, writing, and directing, remaining devoted to character-driven storytelling. Johnny Depp. Eccentric and unpredictable, Johnny Depp redefined stardom through risky, transformative roles in Edward Scissorhands and Pirates of the Caribbean. He remains a polarizing but undeniable creative force in the industry. Now, 62, he pursues music and art while working selectively on film projects. Ben Affleck. Intense and ambitious, Ben Affleck broke through with Good Will Hunting and later reinvented himself as an Oscar-winning director with Argo. He is admired for his resilience and his ability to maintain creative control over his career. Now, 53, he balances family life with producing and selective acting projects. Harrison Ford. Rugged and iconic, Harrison Ford shaped modern cinema as the face of Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He remains a towering symbol of timeless heroism and moral grit. Now, 83, he lives an active life, continuing to fly planes and act selectively. Bruce Willis. Sharp-witted and tough, Bruce Willis redefined the action hero in Die Hard before impressing in The Sixth Sense. He remains cherished for his unique blend of charisma, humor, and cinematic impact. Now, 70, he lives quietly with his family after stepping away from his acting career. Leonardo DiCaprio. Intensely committed, Leonardo DiCaprio evolved from youthful stardom into powerhouse performances in Titanic and The Revenant. He is known for choosing demanding roles and remaining one of cinema's most selective leading men. Now, 51, he expertly balances his acting career with dedicated environmental activism. James Marsden. Charming and versatile, James Marsden won audiences over with his roles in X-Men and Enchanted. He is highly regarded for his ability to move seamlessly between sincere drama and comedic ease. Now, 52, he balances work in film, television, and music. Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts delivered raw emotional force in breakout roles like Runaway Train and The Pope of Greenwich Village. He is recognized for his incredible resilience and vast, unconventional filmography. Now, 69, he remains one of the most prolific actors in the business, embracing a wide diversity of projects. Stephen Dorff. Stephen Dorff stood out in the 90s for his intense and rebellious energy in films like Blade and Somewhere. He became known for a career shaped by creative risk-taking and emotional restraint. Now 52, he lives privately and continues to collaborate with indie filmmakers on unconventional projects. Chris O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell gained early recognition for his earnest and dependable performance in Scent of a Woman. He successfully navigated blockbuster hits before finding long-term success on the small screen. Now 55, he focuses on consistent television work and family life, earning respect for his professional durability. Billy Campbell. Calm and authoritative, Billy Campbell projected a classic leading man appeal in The Rocketeer. He is widely respected for his sincerity and steady contributions across both film and television. Now 66, he lives quietly and continues to choose thoughtful, understated projects. Emilio Estevez. Emilio Estevez defined a generation as a key member of the Brat Pack, blending intelligence with a youthful edge in The Breakfast Club. He was known for bringing a sharp, energetic presence to his roles. Now 63, he balances acting, directing, and writing, focusing on personal storytelling through an independent creative path. Sam Neill. Composed and compelling, Sam Neill captivated global audiences in Jurassic Park and The Piano. His career is defined by a sense of quiet authority and incredible versatility. Now 78, he lives in New Zealand, where he acts selectively and enjoys his time as a winemaker. Billy Zane. Suave and enigmatic, Billy Zane mastered both charm and menace in high-stakes films like Dead Calm and Titanic. His striking screen confidence and adaptability have kept him a steady presence in the industry. Now, 59, he maintains an active career across film, television, and voice acting. Thank you for joining us for this two-part journey revisiting the heartthrobs of the 80s and 90s. These actors provided the romance, excitement, and lasting memories that defined a generation. If these familiar faces brought back fond memories, please like and subscribe for more classic Hollywood stories. Stay classic.